Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing out there? I hope y'all having a good day. Listen, I have to share this story that has been on my heart. It's been on my heart. I was out and about yesterday and I'm driving down the road. And as I'm driving down the road, I see this truck pulled over, like a two-door pickup truck pulled over on the side of the road with the hood up. And I'm like, what is going on there? Like, what's going on? Because it was slowing down traffic. So as I'm driving past, I'm looking and I see that the truck is on fire. The truck is on fire. And I'm like, I'm scared to drive past at this point because I'm like, wait, what I see on TV is the truck about to blow up. I don't know. What happens when I literally saw flames coming from the engine. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't see nobody in the truck. I didn't see nobody around the truck. And so I'm just driving past as like a spectator, like, oh my God, like a truck is on fire. Like, what's about to happen? Is it about to blow up? So I'm thinking it must have just happened because it wasn't nobody around. Like, they must have went to get some help or call or something. And so I just hurry up and speed past because I'm immediately thinking the truck is about to blow up. I don't know what's about to happen. So I go down the road and some time had went past and I come back up the road. Just so happened I come back past that same truck. Well, by this time, all of the fire's gone. The fire department had came, put the fire out, and the police was there. And so I pull up in the shopping center that the truck was pulled over in front of, and I was going into the store, and so my food wasn't ready yet, and they said a couple of minutes. So I'm sitting there watching this man go through the motions. When I say this man was going through the motions, first when I parked, I heard him say to somebody he was talking to, I work hard for my money. And I said to myself, I know what you mean, But of course I didn't say anything to him or out loud. And I went in the store. They said it wasn't ready yet. So I was sitting there just watching the whole process. Like the truck was done. It was all black. The white stuff was all on it. The window was blown out. It just was an absolute wash of the vehicle. And the guy was dealing with the police officers. And I'm just sitting here to myself thinking, like, dang, what would I do if my car caught on fire? Like, what do you do when you're not in an accident with no one? And I said, well, I guess insurance covers that, I guess. I don't know. And you don't hear too many people saying, yeah, my car caught on fire. I don't know what happens. So I'm sitting here watching him process everything. And he was sitting there dealing with the police officers and the fire department. And like they was handing stuff to him. I guess handing him back his information. And it was hard. It was hard watching him process it. Like at a certain point, he was swinging his, like Boys in the Hood, when he was so frustrated and so angry, he was balling his, fighting, swinging in the air. He was swinging in the air, and I kind of chuckled to myself at that. I was like, oh yeah, he is really done. He is really done. But I couldn't turn away from, I just was sitting there watching him. And he sat on the curb And he had gotten so much in a sunken place, just to get you to understand what he looked like. He had gotten so bad and so down, he sat down on the curb and he put his hands over his face and he started crying. A man started crying in front of other men. They couldn't see me because I was in the store and I'm just kind of looking, like peeking, looking, but I'm staring. I'm like in this thing because I wanted to see, you know, what happens, what's going on. And he started crying. And I don't know if you're anything like me, but you know, for a man to break down and cry in front of other men, that was like such a big, you know, thing for me to see. It was like so sad. I was like, wow. I said, he is broken. So by the time my food was ready, I was walking to my car and he was like sitting right at the back of my car and on the curb, and he had moved his hands from his face and you saw the tears dripping off of this man's face. And just, you know, just that fast, the thought came in my mind, give him your tuck money. He needs help. He needs help. Now, I don't know this man from a can of paint. I don't know what he got in the bank, what's going on, but based on his body language and how broken he was, he needed help. And I know that I did not have a lot to offer, but it was mine. And I just felt obligated to give some kind of help to this man. We all have bad days, and we all have had moments where you are just done. And I identified with that moment on him, with him, even though he don't know me from Adam. So I put my food in my car, grabbed my tuck money, and I unfolded it because, you know, we tucked that money so tight that we even almost forget about it until an emergency. Until an emergency. That's what your tuck money's for. Emergency situations. So at one point, my tuck money was $20. Well, with today's economy, I upped it to $50. So I had $50 tucked away for my emergency. And at the blink of an eye, I saw someone in need. And it came across my heart to give him my tuck money. So I uncrinkled it, you know, and I handed it to him. And he couldn't even take it. Initially, he couldn't even take it. He just was so blown away. I said, you're not having a good... I asked the cop, I said, is this his truck? And he said, yeah. And even the guy was looking sad, you know, even the police officer was looking sad. And I said, oh, okay. So I turned to him and I handed him the money, unfolded. And I said, you're not having a good day, but it's going to be all right. You're going to be all right. And I handed him the money. He was in so much shock. His mouth literally, he was like, and he looked at the police officer. And I looked at him, and then I looked at the police officer. I'm like, you going to take this money out of my hand? Because I will take it back. I will. But no. I saw that he was in shock, because when I think about it, I don't even remember him saying thank you. He just was like, I can't say no. That is how much I knew that was the right decision, only because it was hard for him to take it, but he was in such a bad position that he took the money. And I still felt bad for him, but I was happy that I was in a position to be able to offer some help. So I'm sharing this to motivate, inspire anyone out there, that if you see someone in need, you see anyone just broken, usually we can hide certain things, but he couldn't even hide it. And something about a man, he just sat on that curb and he was crying. A man just sat there and was crying. It was something about that I just had to help, even though, we all need our money. We all work hard for our money. As he said initially, when I went in the store, I work hard for my money. I understood that too, and then life just keeps lifing. Things just keep happening, but that's part of life. And sometimes it knocks us down. And sometimes you just need someone to help. Just help. So with that being said, I'm just trying to encourage everyone, because I'm not one of those people that just be, oh, here you go. No, I work hard for my money, and I'm keeping my money in my pocket, or else I'm going to be in that same position. But something just came over me to say, he is broken. He's broken and he needs some help. So that's what I did. So here I am trying to encourage you all. I'm not trying to brag. I just wanted to inspire you to say, it's okay to help people out sometimes. Even if it's treating them for lunch, buying them a soda, just anything. You never know what will brighten someone's day, lift their spirits, whatever, And especially when you see somebody broken like that, you got to help him out in some kind of way. And I know he appreciated. He just was in shock. That's a stranger, a female, just handed him a $50 bill. And I know that was nothing in comparison to what he's going to need, but it helps, because he said, I can't even say no. That is how much he needed the help. That's how much. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I was just sharing that to inspire you, to motivate you. It's okay to help people out sometimes, because people are suffering and you never know who is. Sometimes you could tell with their actions. Sometimes people are mean. Sometimes people are just down, but sometimes you just can't tell when people are going through. So just be kind. Just be kind and careful, because you never know what people are going through. You guys have a good day and spread the love. That's all I got. Have a good one. Bye.